Welcome to Biz Alchemy, a podcast about creating a new business paradigm by women, for women. I'm your alchemical host, Jacquelyn, and I'm going to take you on an extraordinary adventure to create a business filled with ease, fun, spaciousness, and abundance. Hustle, be gone. Let's birth a new way. Hello. And the good news is I am back home. Oh my gosh. After 6 weeks really of toing and froing and staying in all sorts of places, I am home. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. And suddenly today, it's taken me a day and a half, but finally I feel grounded and present and like I can be here for my business. The good news is I have found my mum a beautiful aged care home and she's settled in and she is happy. So all the turmoil has been so worth it because that's given me such a peace now. And the other good news is that I've always been appreciative of home, but you know when you've been away and you get back and it's like, oh my gosh, even routine, like I am so appreciative of routine. Unfortunately, I'm not fully back into my routine because, as you know, I do love my beach walks. And as you may not know, unless you read my newsletters, I broke my toe 3 weeks ago on my first night down at my brother's house where I was there with my mum. I was mucking around and he bent over and I went to kick him in the bum. I thought I was 10, not 55. And I kicked the leg of the bed, a very solid timber leg, and broke my fourth metatarsal, letting my physio come out there for a bit. I didn't get it checked for a week, but when the bruising wasn't going, I thought, it's probably broken. I better go and get it x-rayed. Anyway, so as a result, although I can walk around okay, but I'm not supposed to be walking distances, so no beach walks for me at the moment. But I can sit on the beach. So I'm getting to see the beach, in a whole new perspective. Anyway, solar plexus, that's what we're talking about. Today is the meditation for the solar plexus, supporting last week's podcast episode about how your solar plexus stories can impact your business. This is a really powerful one because we all have solar plexus stories, as I talked about last week. And here's an interesting fact. When it comes to business, I don't feel like I have the stories anymore around comparisonitis or not feeling good enough or, putting on an invisibility cloak. It was probably there in my very early days, but it was never really strong for me. And I certainly don't have them now. I know there are businesses that would be deemed way more successful than mine, but my business is exactly what I want it to be. And it's perfect for me and it supports who I am and it supports the way that I'm choosing to live my life. So I don't find myself doubting in any way. However, I caught up with a friend on Saturday morning while I was in Newcastle, and she's a friend from here, from home, but she was down visiting her parents for the weekend. And we met for coffee, and it was so good to speak to someone who knows me as I am now, because it's been 20 years ago I lived in that area for a while, and so I've got a lot of family there and they all know me as who I was before I moved up to Byron Bay at the time when I was just birthing my children. So having my friend there who knows me as I am now, it was really interesting. But I was telling her how I actually felt strange being with my brother and my cousins and looking at their lifestyle. Now they have what is considered a normal lifestyle, They've worked hard, they've got their lovely homes, their mortgage, their nice cars, they're living that life, the typical normal life that has been encouraged, shall we say, by our society. And I've chosen to step away from that. But being there and in it and looking at them, it made me look a bit at my life going, oh, what have I achieved? Like suddenly I was in their mindset. What have I achieved? Because it was about the materialism, really, which, is such a societal thing for us. And I've chosen not to have that in my life. I've chosen experience over stuff, pretty much. I've chosen that from the start. And it was so strange to observe myself doing this. And when I said this to my friend, Cara, she said, why are you comparing yourself? And I went, oh my gosh, funny you should talk about comparing. And even though I also knew that I didn't want that lifestyle, but for some reason, there was a part of me that felt lacking in self-worth because I chose to turn my back on that lifestyle and follow a more bohemian, gypsy lifestyle. So it was really interesting that she picked that up. Kara's great for that. Kara's not into all the stuff I do in the way that we don't talk about it in terms of energy and everything else, but she can always make just the right statement like that at the right time. And that was perfect. And I thought, well, isn't that perfect for the solar plexus? So even though mine is not translating so much into my business, it's still there in my personal life, or it's certainly some stories showed up for me. So that was perfect. So recording this meditation that I'm sharing with you today enabled me to just bring those stories up as well and allow that to be transmuted. So I hope you enjoy this meditation. You can have a focus of certain stories if you're aware of them while you're listening to the meditation, but there's no need to do that. You can just allow it to be a general transmutation of all these stories that our solar plexus can hold. Enjoy this fiery transmutation process. Welcome to this solar plexus meditation to support your business success. I'm Jacquelyn. Get yourself into a comfortable position, any position for this meditation. As long as that area of your solar plexus between your belly button and your lower rib cage feels really open and relaxed. Then take your focus down to your feet chakras on the balls of your feet. Open them wide as you invite the earth energy to flow into your body. And then imagine growing down a root system from your feet deep into the earth. Spread that root system out wide. Feel it anchoring you, supporting you, holding you. Then take a deep breath in, receiving that breath into your lungs. And then release it with the out-breath. Take another deep breath and move this breath right to your fingertips, right to your toes. And then exhale out through your feet chakras, sending your breath down into the earth. And with your next in-breath, draw up the earth energy. Receive it up into your body. Move it right through your body so every cell absorbs it. And on your out-breath, breathe out through the crown chakra, sending your breath up out to the cosmos. And then be aware of that energy circling back around, back down into the earth. Deep into the earth, and then coming up through your root system and flowing through you again. A continuous cycle of energy. Moving through you, through the cosmos, through the earth, bringing you everything you need. Now imagine yourself standing in the energy of the rainbow. The rainbow falls all around you, all the colors. But today, with the focus on the solar plexus, it is the yellow of the rainbow that is resonant with you. Remember that the rainbow is created from the sun. And the sun represents the fiery solar plexus energy. So feel the sun's energy in the yellow of the rainbow that is absorbed into your solar plexus now. Feel the heat of that yellow energy as it gathers in your solar plexus. And the intention of this energy, the yellow rainbow energy, is to transmute the stories of the solar plexus that are holding you back from bringing you the joy, the pleasure, the success in your business that you know is possible. So as that yellow energy of the rainbow fills up your solar plexus chakra, feel that burning energy. Feel the stories being transmuted, the denser energy stories of not feeling good enough, of not being worthy, of not believing in yourself, not trusting yourself, comparing yourself to others, people pleasing, and the poor boundaries that come with that. The not recognizing your worth as a person and your worth as a business owner. Wanting to hide and put on your invisibility cloak. All of these stories. We have a touch of all of them in us. We've been programmed to have these stories within us by our families, our education, society. But you are here to shine your unique light, to love every part of who you are, because your soul chose you, this blueprint that is you, so it could have the journey it wanted in this incarnation. So feeling this yellow energy of the rainbow, transmute those stories that are not you. They are stories. They are beliefs. And they hide your true light. And as these stories transmute, notice that the yellow energy of your solar plexus becomes more radiant. It is shining around you 360 degrees, and the more that the rainbow energy transmutes the stories, the brighter the light of your solar plexus is. And the more it embodies the energy of I am. And you can add whatever you want after that statement. I am good enough. I am worthy. I am empowered. Or you can simply sit in the energy of I am. That is all that is required. That is you embracing all of you. And when that light shines out of your solar plexus, you can then show up in your business empowered, trusting your uniqueness. So sit in this energy for a moment longer. The yellow of the rainbow has transmuted all that you are ready to let go of right now at this point in your journey, allowing more of your true radiance. Sit in this radiance. And repeat whatever statement you feel will support you in anchoring this energy in. I am worthy. I believe in myself. I am in my power. Or whatever statement works for you. Spend a moment or two repeating that statement as you sit in the radiance of your solar plexus. And when you feel ready, take your focus back to your feet chakras and feel that earth energy flowing into your body, helping to anchor the statements that you were just making. And as that energy moves into your body, you can start to move your body. Just take your time. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes and come back into your space.